take advantage of his opponent. Can a guy that I don't, we didn't discuss, but I think this is another guy that we kind of just thought would be there. I mean, he's averaging 11.3 a game. Can Garrison Brooks kind of get himself going in the post as well and start becoming more of a scoring threat? Something he didn't really have to be the last few years with Luke May down low and the guys that we had on the perimeter. They kind of need him now to step up and be a little more, ball dominant at, his power forward position. Can he end up stepping up and doing that, be able to do that? We'll see. I think this is a good game where, he might get the ball a little bit more inside against a team that's probably doesn't have the size to match up with them in there. I mean, who knows? They're averaging 44 rebounds a game, but then again, they've played 2 Division II opponents, so that could be part of it. But I think this could be a game where he really shines.
Who wins tonight and why?
Oh, I mean, let's be real honest. I mean, you mentioned it just a few minutes ago. More talent, games in the Smith Center. Carolina, it's really about, getting yourself in a rhythm, making sure you're feeling good about yourself heading to the Bahamas. I think Carolina wins. I think it's probably, somewhere between 25, 30 points. I think Carolina probably gets it, into the 80s, and I think they hold Elon somewhere in the 50s.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Carolina wins. I think they come out a little bit more focused, ready to go after what happened Friday night against Gardner-Webb. You remember they only had a 3-point lead at halftime against the running Bulldogs. So I think Carolina will win a little bit more comfortably. I think Cole Anthony will do what he does best. But I think this feels like a game where Leaky Black takes a step offensively. He's going to give you defensively, and he's leading the team in assists, so he's going to do all the little things. I think his offense will start to pick up because there is pressure for him to score the basketball. So regardless of what happens, we'll be here to recap the game sometime later this week. Want to encourage you guys to check out all the content we have on HeelToughBlog.com. You've got football content as we get you ready for Mercer this Saturday afternoon in Kenan Stadium, Senior Day for Carolina, and of course all the basketball content, the Elon Preview, with the blog, the podcast will be all up there. There's interviews on the podcast as well. Just hit the Roy's Boys podcast at the top of the page. We had 3 interviews last week. Go back and check those out if you want to. Well, thank you guys for listening to this edition of the Roy's Boys podcast. And remember, go Tar Heels.